some legends do not begin in a roar of engines or the glare of spotlights. They start quietly, rolling through neighborhoods until every eye follows their gleam. A certain full-size coupe from the mid-1960s did exactly that, reshaping how American streets looked, sounded, and even felt. It became more than transportation. It turned into a statement on wheels, an art form built from chrome, pride, and motion. Long before social media trends, this machine defined community through creativity. It taught that style could be a language and steel could speak identity. Today we revisit the car that became an icon of cruising culture, a bridge between Detroit ambition and West Coast artistry. Stick around, hit like, and subscribe if you want more deep dives into the machines that shaped American spirit. And tell us in the comments which legend you want covered next. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS did not just represent the end of an automotive era. It became the symbol of one. When it appeared in showrooms, it was the most refined version of Chevrolet's long-running Impala line, which had already defined the American family cruiser through the late 1950s and early 1960s. The Super Sport badge promised something more than comfort. It meant power, precision, and prestige for the working class that wanted muscle with manners. Under its long hood, buyers could choose from small block or big block V8 engines that delivered a confident rumble without pretense. This combination of accessible performance and striking design made the Impala SS an aspirational car that ordinary Americans could actually own. Chevrolet had captured a balance that few competitors managed. The 1964 Impala SS looked expensive but remained within reach. Its sculpted sides, 6 taillights, and flowing lines gave it a sense of motion even when parked. Inside, the cockpit mixed luxury cues like bucket seats and a center console with the straightforward controls of a driver's car. For the suburban homeowner, it was a reward for success. For younger buyers, it was a ticket into a world of freedom and personal style. It was not marketed as revolutionary, but its proportions and stance would become the blueprint for an entire generation of customizers. When the Impala SS hit the streets, it arrived at a time when America's car culture was shifting. Post-war optimism had given way to individuality. People no longer wanted the same car as their neighbor. The Impala SS allowed them to stand out without stepping too far outside convention. Its factory performance credentials made it respectable. Its broad body panels invited modification. Enthusiasts soon realized this was a car that could wear almost any look, from stock cruiser to quarter-mile challenger. The versatility of its design turned it into a blank canvas for creativity. The mechanics also helped its reputation grow. The body-on-frame layout made the Impala SS easy to work on, easy to customize, and strong enough to handle extra power or altered suspensions. Its engines responded well to tuning, its suspension geometry tolerated experimentation, and replacement parts were affordable. When Detroit moved on to newer, smaller models, the 1964 Impala SS remained desirable among those who wanted a car with real presence. Its generous trunk space, long wheelbase, and steady handling made it perfect for long drives and weekend gatherings. Culturally, the Impala SS became a mirror of its time. It embodied confidence, a sense of upward mobility, and the belief that craftsmanship could express individuality. The car's clean lines and broad chrome surfaces invited personalization, whether through paint, wheels, or interior detail. Even stock, it carried an attitude that set it apart from its rivals. Chevrolet's engineers had not just built a car. They had unknowingly laid the foundation for a future movement that would reinterpret the American dream on 4 wheels. By the late 1960s, the 1964 Impala SS began to attract attention from communities that viewed cars as more than transportation. In places like Los Angeles, where streets doubled as stages and self-expression had to find public form, the Impala became a symbol. Its long silhouette lent itself perfectly to the slow, graceful style of driving that celebrated craftsmanship over speed. As owners started modifying suspensions, the car's stance changed, and so did its meaning. What had once been a luxury coupe turned into a piece of mobile art. Those early builders were not following a trend. They were inventing one. They combined mechanical know-how with artistic pride, often in backyards or small garages. They learned how to lower the car's ride height safely, then developed hydraulic systems that could raise or tilt the body on command. The 1964 Impala SS handled the transformation with elegance, its frame strong enough to take the modifications, and its body lines flexible enough to look good at any angle. It was as if Chevrolet had built it with customization in mind. Meanwhile, the social landscape was changing. Economic shifts, new cultural movements, and urban pressures were redefining how young Americans expressed identity. For many in minority neighborhoods, owning and personalizing a car became a way to reclaim dignity in the face of limited opportunities. The Impala SS stood out because it offered both style and space for imagination. Every paint job, every chrome accent, and every interior refit told a story about the owner's background and aspirations. It was art you could drive. The accessibility of the Impala SS was crucial to its rise. Used models were affordable by the 1970s, and the availability of spare parts meant even modest budgets could support ambitious builds. Mechanics shared knowledge, small businesses grew around customization, and a sense of community formed. The 1964 version became particularly favored because of its proportions. It looked balanced, neither too bulky nor too modern. Its triple taillights became a signature sight in the mirror, glowing like badges of individuality. The Impala SS also reflected a deeper American paradox. It was a product of mass manufacturing that inspired some of the most personal creations in automotive history. Its steel body rolled off assembly lines by the hundreds of thousands, yet no two lowriders ever looked exactly alike. Each car captured the tension between conformity and creativity, between industrial power and artistic freedom. That duality gave it staying power long after newer designs took the spotlight. By the time mainstream audiences began noticing the lowrider phenomenon, the 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS had already secured its status as the ultimate platform. Car clubs adopted it as their signature model, musicians referenced it as a symbol of pride, and photographers celebrated its glimmering finishes as visual poetry. What started as a production car became a cultural ambassador. Its story shows how design, accessibility, and timing can combine to turn an ordinary vehicle into an enduring icon. Even without the cultural layers that came later, the 1964 Impala SS was a mechanical success. Chevrolet engineers had refined the suspension for smoother highway cruising, improved the insulation for quieter cabins, and maintained the right ratio between power and comfort. The car's V8 engines, paired with Powerglide or manual transmissions, delivered effortless acceleration suited for both city and highway driving. The steering and brakes felt substantial, and the chassis stability inspired confidence. Owners appreciated that the car looked glamorous but behaved predictably. That predictability became a foundation for experimentation. Customizers could install air or hydraulic systems, knowing the frame could handle the strain. Painters could lay multiple coats of metallic or pearl finishes on broad surfaces that reflected light beautifully. Upholsterers could design interiors that complemented the car's flowing exterior lines. Every modification highlighted the balance of form and function inherent in the Impala SS original design. It was not just adaptable. It was inviting. This blend of mechanical dependability and aesthetic potential made the 1964 Impala SS uniquely resilient to the passage of time. While most cars of its era faded into nostalgia or scrapyards, the Impala continued to evolve. Generations discovered new meanings in its shape, from vintage restoration to community statement. By the mid-1970s, the 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS had already become more than a collectible. It had turned into a moving form of personal storytelling. In cities like Los Angeles, San Jose, and Albuquerque, its long, graceful body became the preferred platform for builders who sought to fuse engineering with identity. What made the 1964 Impala SS stand apart was how naturally it responded to this cultural shift. The car's wide frame and balanced weight made hydraulic modifications smoother and safer. Its generous fender arches allowed for creative wheel setups without compromising stability. It was as if the engineers who designed it had unknowingly prepared it for a second life beyond the showroom. In garages and backyards, creativity flourished. Builders experimented with chrome plating, metallic flake paint, and intricate pinstriping. The Impala SS provided space for this artistry. Its clean side panels offered large surfaces for murals that told personal and cultural stories. While other cars served as mere transportation, the Impala SS became a medium through which a generation could showcase resilience, pride, and vision. Many builders came from working-class backgrounds, finding in this car an opportunity to shape something extraordinary with their own hands. In these communities, the Impala became proof that luxury could be built, not just bought. This movement also brought mechanical innovation. Hydraulics, adapted from industrial machinery, were refined to work within the Impala SS suspension. Builders developed systems that could raise, tilt, or bounce the car with precision. Every setup reflected experimentation, and shared knowledge passed through local clubs and word of mouth. The spectacle of cars dancing at shows drew attention, and soon, lowriding was recognized as both an art and a discipline. The 1964 Impala SS, with its elegant frame and robust underpinnings, remained the perfect foundation. Cultural meaning grew alongside mechanical skill. When media outlets first encountered lowriding, many failed to grasp its purpose, mistaking it for defiance rather than expression. Yet those who understood saw the Impala SS as a rolling celebration of craftsmanship and community. Its slow cruising style countered the obsession with speed, favoring patience, presence, and pride. In neighborhoods often misrepresented, these cars provided a stage for beauty and unity. The Impala SS transformation mirrored broader social changes as identity and creativity found a visible, positive outlet on the streets. As the 1980s arrived, the 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS became inseparable from the aesthetic of Chicano culture and West Coast artistry. Car clubs, many organized around shared neighborhoods or family ties, preserved tradition while pushing design boundaries. The Impala SS sat at the center of these gatherings, its polished chrome and deep paint reflecting the faces of those who built it. These cars were not status symbols in the conventional sense. They were personal statements about history, pride, and belonging. Events and shows turned into celebrations of cultural continuity, where every Impala represented countless hours of dedication and collaboration. Technology also evolved. Builders introduced reinforced frames, upgraded hydraulic pumps, and more reliable electrical systems. Some turned to intricate interior work, adding velvet, leather, or custom stitching that matched the exterior's elaborate finishes. Every detail served a purpose, transforming the Impala SS into an extension of the owner's identity. The 1964 model's enduring popularity stemmed from its perfect proportions. Even as styles changed, it looked timeless. Photographers and musicians noticed, helping to bring this once local movement into the national spotlight. Music videos and album covers soon featured the Impala SS, introducing it to audiences far beyond California. Its smooth glide and shimmering paint symbolized cool confidence and authenticity. What once cruised quietly through neighborhood streets now appeared on television screens across the country. Yet despite fame, the car's meaning remained rooted in community pride. Owners continued to gather, teach, and innovate, preserving the craftsmanship that made each build unique. The 1964 Impala SS was not just admired, it was lived. As recognition spread, the lowrider community faced challenges. City ordinances and police crackdowns often misunderstood lowriding events as disruptive, overlooking their peaceful and artistic intent. Builders and clubs responded by organizing official shows, partnering with civic leaders, and educating the public. The 1964 Impala SS became both a symbol and a spokesperson. It represented creativity under constraint, demonstrating how mechanical skill could unify rather than divide. The dedication to detail, safety, and presentation showed that craftsmanship could overcome stereotype. Through these years, the car's value shifted from economic to emotional. Many families passed their 1964 Impala SS builds through generations, maintaining them as heirlooms rather than commodities. Restoration became a way to preserve not just metal but memory. Each nut and bolt carried stories of long nights in garages, of learning, teaching, and celebrating. In a world where trends change quickly, the Impala's continued presence spoke to its cultural weight. It represented stability amid change, continuity amid transition. The mechanical design that had made the Impala SS a solid performer in the 1960s became an advantage for longevity. Its body-on-frame structure meant that rusted or damaged parts could be replaced without compromising the car's integrity. Builders adapted modern components to keep the vehicles roadworthy. Some integrated new electrical systems for improved reliability while maintaining the classic aesthetic. Others focused on historical accuracy, seeking to keep every piece authentic to 1964 specifications. The versatility of the Impala SS allowed for both approaches to coexist within the same community. By the 1990s, the car had achieved near-mythic status. Younger enthusiasts, inspired by music and film, sought to own or build their own versions. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS became a bridge between eras, connecting classic car culture with modern creativity. Car clubs multiplied, and annual events drew thousands of participants. Publications featured detailed photo spreads of the most elaborate builds. What had begun as an affordable used car in the 1970s now commanded respect as a rolling masterpiece of heritage and design. Even as other vintage cars gained popularity, none matched the cultural gravity of the 1964 Impala SS. Its presence in film and television cemented it as the definitive lowrider icon. Yet its importance extended beyond entertainment. It stood as a symbol of perseverance and artistry in the face of misunderstanding. Generations of builders had refined the craft, transforming garages into studios and tools into instruments of expression. The Impala SS evolution proved that innovation could thrive without forgetting its roots. In many ways, the 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS tells the story of American diversity and ingenuity through steel and paint. It illustrates how design can transcend intention, becoming a vessel for meaning unforeseen by its creators. Each lowrider build carries echoes of that original Detroit engineering blended with decades of cultural innovation. It is not nostalgia alone that keeps the car relevant. It is the living community that continues to reinvent it. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS has become a living legend not because of rarity, but because of meaning. Each surviving example tells a layered story about how people shape machines to reflect who they are. In its third life, beyond factory production and early custom scenes, the Impala SS has matured into a cultural ambassador recognized across continents. Car builders in Japan, Brazil, and Europe have adopted the lowrider aesthetic, often centering their efforts on recreating or importing the 1964 model. What began as a local form of artistic rebellion has turned into a global expression of unity through craftsmanship. At the core of this enduring appeal lies design integrity. The Impala SS proportions continue to feel modern even 60 years later. The subtle flare of its fenders, the continuous flow of its beltline, and the instantly recognizable 6 taillights make it distinct without being excessive. These visual traits translate effortlessly into any cultural setting. Builders can infuse their regional influences, whether bright candy tones or muted metallics, and the car still retains its essence. The 1964 Impala SS is one of those rare designs that thrive under reinterpretation. Museums and exhibitions have begun acknowledging this cultural weight. Institutions that once focused solely on industrial design now display restored or customized Impala SS builds as examples of community art. They highlight how mechanical engineering merges with social narrative. The chrome, hydraulics, and artistry of each vehicle stand beside paintings and sculptures, equal in storytelling power. For those who grew up seeing the Impala SS cruising slow and smooth through city streets, this recognition validates decades of creative effort that once went unappreciated by mainstream audiences. At car shows, younger builders stand alongside veterans who began customizing in the 1970s. The passing of knowledge is part of the car's legacy. Each generation refines techniques for paint, suspension, and restoration while maintaining respect for tradition. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS remains the central figure in this mentorship chain, the car that unites rather than divides. Its large surfaces invite both complexity and restraint. Its mechanical simplicity encourages learning. It is both teacher and student in the evolution of automotive culture. The Impala SS also continues to influence modern car design. Even contemporary sedans and coupes draw from its long, low stance and balanced proportions. Designers reference its clarity of form, how each curve serves a visual and aerodynamic purpose. The car's timelessness offers a lesson in restraint. Bold but not brash, detailed but not cluttered. Manufacturers seeking emotional resonance in their models often cite the era that produced the 1964 Impala SS as proof that elegance and accessibility can coexist. As the digital age redefines how enthusiasts connect, the 1964 Impala SS maintains its role as a physical centerpiece of community. Online forums and social media channels amplify stories of restoration and revival. Builders share step-by-step progress, advice on original parts, and creative interpretations of paint and upholstery. This open exchange reinforces what the lowrider world has always represented: collaboration over competition. Even as algorithms replace word of mouth, the core value remains: pride in craftsmanship, respect for heritage, and joy in motion. The car's presence in entertainment has also matured. Instead of appearing solely as a symbol of rebellion or urban life, the 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS now features in documentaries, art films, and music projects that celebrate its cultural importance. Directors use it to signal authenticity, continuity, and creative freedom. Musicians reference it not just for style, but for legacy. The car's image has moved from stereotype to iconography, from misunderstood to revered. It is now shorthand for endurance and artistry. From a mechanical standpoint, restoration practices have evolved alongside technology. Builders use computer modeling to plan hydraulic geometry, digital mixing systems to perfect period-correct colors, and 3D scanning to reproduce rare trim pieces. Yet despite these advances, the soul of each project remains hands-on. The sound of wrenches, the scent of fresh paint, the satisfaction of a flawless panel alignment. These are rituals unchanged since the first Impala SS builds emerged. The car's appeal lies in that blend of tradition and innovation. Environmental consciousness has even entered the conversation. Some builders retrofit electric drivetrains into the 1964 Impala SS, proving that sustainability and heritage can coexist. The contrast between the silent hum of electric power and the classic silhouette creates a new dialogue about progress and preservation. Purists might prefer gasoline, but the community's openness to experimentation keeps the culture alive. The fact that an engine swap can coexist with original craftsmanship shows the flexibility of both the car and its followers. Beyond engineering, the car's symbolism continues to inspire art and design across disciplines. Painters depict its reflective surfaces. Fashion designers reference its color palettes. Photographers capture its stance as metaphor for confidence and composure. The 1964 Impala SS embodies the intersection of engineering precision and artistic emotion. It reminds people that function and feeling can coexist, that beauty is not limited to galleries or studios but can roll quietly through any street at sunset. Today, at national and international gatherings, seeing a meticulously detailed 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS glide slowly across a parking lot evokes respect from every corner of automotive culture. Hot rodders admire the mechanical discipline. Collectors appreciate its historical significance. Artists see it as kinetic sculpture. The car that once bridged social divides continues to do so, connecting generations and communities. Its hum, its polished surfaces, its calm motion, all speak a universal language of care and creativity. The ongoing popularity of the 1964 Impala SS proves that authenticity never goes out of style. While trends in performance and design come and go, this car endures because it carries both story and spirit. It teaches that pride in craftsmanship is timeless, and that the bond between driver and machine can express more than speed or luxury. It can express identity. The Impala SS is not frozen in nostalgia. It evolves while honoring its past. That balance ensures its place in automotive history for decades to come. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS endures as one of the few machines that transcended its mechanical purpose to become a symbol of culture, art, and identity. Its journey from a factory-built coupe to a global icon demonstrates how design and community can transform ordinary materials into something deeply human. Few cars have carried as many meanings for as many people. From the moment it left Detroit assembly lines, it represented confidence and ambition. Decades later, it became a symbol of creativity and belonging. Every generation since has found a new reason to admire it. The Impala SS teaches that legacy is built through evolution. Its design remains timeless because it balances power and grace. Its community thrives because it values craftsmanship and respect. Across the United States and around the world, builders continue to pour energy and imagination into restoring or reinventing these cars. The fact that a 60-year-old model still sparks new ideas proves that its appeal was never about trend. It was about connection. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS stands as a shared canvas where engineering meets expression, and history meets the present. Looking at one today, low, gleaming, and quiet, you see more than chrome and paint. You see the reflection of every builder who ever touched it, every street it ever cruised, and every story it helped tell. It reminds us that machines can outlive their creators, carrying forward their dreams in steel and motion. The Impala SS does not simply represent a car from 1964. It represents what happens when creativity, resilience, and pride converge on four wheels. That is why its legend keeps rolling.